What's up, everyone? This is Destroyer229, and welcome back to Let's Play Return of the Obra Dinn. Last time, we got done with a few more fates. Managed to identify the fates of 6 more people, but we've still got a ways to go. In this episode, I overlooked this. Yes, I noticed that in editing, and I feel stupid for not really realizing that sooner. Okay, so there's at least one fate where it wasn't completely made obvious to me at the time. But after looking at it in editing, killed with a sword by, it was the Captain's Steward. Okay, so that at least gets me one person. I'm trying to think if there was anyone else that I identified. I don't think so. I think I got everything that I potentially could, and I didn't get any additional identification from last time. Or at the very least, potential notification. Alright, nope. Didn't have anything else. Okay, cool. So, now that I've definitively gotten this, there is, well, something that I want to try to figure out. There's 2 people in particular that I really want to try to identify. And that would be the 2 people that I want to readily identify are you and you. Because he is pretty important to a lot of other events that happen. So if I can identify who exactly he is, then that would help solve a lot of different issues. In addition, I also want to try to find out who she is, because if I know what her fate is, I can then identify the fates of 3 other people, including one person who I would then definitively know. So I'm going to try my best to do that. Now, the first thing that I want to do, now that I've gotten definitive proof of this one guy, I want to take a look to see, is there anyone else who is related to another person in terms of having brothers, because that gives me some sort of, well, clarification on another death that I can use to help identify one of my 2 main people. So give me a minute while I look through this list. Okay, I don't think so, but what I'm trying to find out is where he would have potentially murdered someone else. Because, just kind of looking at things briefly, the only people that I can find that seem to be related are the Peters, Nathan and Samuel. So, if maybe I can identify, like, where one of those 2 were, then I might be able to get it somewhere. But I don't think there's anyone else who is related. Let me see if there's anyone else named Wolf. I feel like I saw that as a repeat, but probably not. Nope. Okay, I think it is one of those Peters. Okay. So that helps me identify with one aspect in particular. How do I get out of here? Where is the way out? Where is the way out? Is there a way? No, yeah, there is. It's just down here. I think. Yeah. Okay, so I need to head on over to a different memory then. And that memory would take me to the guy in this body bag. Okay. So, the reason why this is important is because for this guy, there were 22 people here. So, if I can identify where all of these different guys would be... The thing is that even though I can't readily identify them, I could potentially see what their numbers are. So, because of that, and the fact that my main guy, the guy I'm trying to identify, is part of this memory somewhere, but doesn't seem to be up and about. Like, he's not any one of these guys. And obviously is not part of anything here. That must mean that our main guy is in one of these bunks. So, with that information, let me see if I can try to identify. Now, the problem is I'm not sure if these people count. So let me see. So, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Huh. I guess these ones do count? Problem is, I can't look at those numbers. Those numbers are hidden. Ooh, that may complicate some things. I'm also stuck. Where am I? There I am. Okay. So, there's at least some numbers that I can try and figure out. This is where I take a good ol' pen and paper. Yes, I'm using a receipt for this because I don't want to use my main notebook. Yes, I'm actually doing this. Okay, so what numbers can we use? 36. I need this because in order to actively do this, I'm going to need to have to go through this a possibility of 2 times. So 36, 37, 42, it looks like. 42. Now 37 is sloppy, but whatever. 39, 40, 41, 38, and 59. Because if he's in here, god dang it, he's got to be one of these guys in the bunks. Not any of these guys, though. So, I can ignore those. Yeah, I already got 59. Obviously not any of these, because I've identified all 4 of them. 56. 55. 57. And 58. Okay. So those seem to be all the numbers that I can identify. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I've got 12 numbers. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19... Unfortunately, these would also technically count. But unfortunately, the numbers are faded. Although, there is another memory where there's bunks. So if I can find the beginning of the Kraken attack, where there's like situated here as they're preparing to fire, I might be able to get those last couple of numbers. Question, where was the beginning of that? Because that's not it. Unfortunately, like, all the bunks are taken down. So there's not much I can do about that. Where would the start of the Kraken attack be? Soldiers at sea. Oh wait, it would be the Doom. I don't think it was it One the Artist? It's possible. Let's check back. Hey, I said let's check back. Okay. If I go over this way. Yeah, because there's 56. There's 57. And a lot of these guys are out and about. Okay, so that's possibly Wei Li. There's that guy. Which I'm not actually sure that's actually Wei Li, but whatever. Nope. And definitely not, because I think that's Henry. Okay, so 56. Yes, I already got those. 45? Possibly. Because there's people heading out over this way, and is my main guy part of this? Yes. He is. I'm not sure he's actually up and about, though, unless he's the guy right over here. Which he isn't. Cool. Oh, hello. 36, but there's a sword right there. Hold on. So, 41. And then there's that. Hold up, with Wei Li. Okay, I've identified him, but I didn't exactly get that. But if I can find the one next to 41 here, I think that's a good chance that we've already got that. And there's the X one that we've seen before. So, positions were changed after, you know, the sickness happened. There's 56, which I did identify. So, 45 would be one of my other ones. Potentially. $43 and $44 as well. I think that would be it. Possibly. No, because I've already got 36 here. 49. And maybe 49 and 48. I mean, it's worth a shot, I guess. 49, 48. Worst case scenario, like, I have too much information to go out of. But let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So yeah, I think there's more information here than is necessary. Especially since I have a pretty good idea as to Wei Li being number 40, like this guy being 41. If I can get to the other end, I can possibly identify this guy. Okay, simple enough to identify him. I need to get back to the sickness one. Okay, so if Wei Li was number 41, 36, would that be here? So it wasn't over on that end. 39, 39, 40, 41. Oh, God. Okay, well, configurations changed, so much for that. Okay. But at the very least, I've got some pieces of information to go off of. And I know for a fact one of the deaths. Okay, so where I need to go is you. So I am saying that Lars was killed by one of the Peters. So let's say he was killed by Samuel. If we go to our main guy, let's go over all of the numbers and see if he is any one of them. Okay. So, 36. No. Damn it. 37. 42, which is already gone. 39, also gone. 40, definitely not. 41, also not. 38 is gone. Next is 59. 56 is gone. 55. 57. 58. 45. 43. 44. Hey! Wait. Okay, so there was one that was different. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second. I got the second one, but it definitely wasn't what I thought it would be. Hold on a sec. Okay, so that one wasn't the one that we got. So it wasn't, so that was just completely by accident that worked. But if it wasn't Samuel, then it must be Nathan. Because the one that we got was him. The surgeon's mate. I think. I'm pretty sure he was the one that we just got. Which I'm surprised that that one kind of counted. Maybe I changed up who that person was, and it just happened to be right. Okay, well, regardless, I think I've got one going forward. Because if not, then there's definitely another brother on here. Okay, so trying to find who clubbed him. Who clubbed him? Was it him? Might have been him. May need to go back to the memory. I think I should probably go back to that memory. Okay, so now that we're here, so we're saying that Lars was killed by Nathan Peters. So then we have Nathan Peters. Okay. Was it ever... Okay, so yes, there are a few people who escaped right as the Kraken attacked. The problem is that there's a lot of people here, and it's not exactly made clear. Because this guy also escaped with them, and this guy also escaped with them. And this was right before the Kraken attacked. Okay. Well, now that we got that, I mean, that doesn't really help us a whole lot, but what I mostly wanted to get was everything that basically happened right here. Because, well, I know this was from the guy that we got previously, so it was Henry that got them. So Henry beat him, was clubbed by Henry. No, not Henry Evans. Henry Brennan. Ah. Yeah, because that's Henry Brennan right there. And then there's this guy's death. Okay, he was shot by the guy who was clubbed by Henry Brennan. I'm actually not sure if shot by gun or decapitated. Well, anyway, I mean, that's one of two potential ways for that to go. This guy was stabbed. Well, that's the thing. He was stabbed. I'm trying to find out who exactly stabbed him, though. I know that in one of the prior memories here, we saw exactly what was happening there. I want to say it was when all of this was happening. So he got shot by the woman that I also want to try to identify. There's our other guy. I feel like he's heavily involved elsewhere, though. Maybe this wasn't as big a Sudoku puzzle as I was hoping that this would be. You got him. So he was the guy who was shot through the head. And he stabbed this guy. God, there's like... And then he was clubbed by Brennan. So then where the hell was Brennan in all this? Oh, okay. So I guess he was going after that. He heard all this commotion was happening, and then he jumped into action, I guess? That's kind of odd. But there is still one other thing that I'm kind of wondering about. When it came to the Kraken attack, like, was there anyone else who was, like, completely torn apart by it? Because I'm trying to find... Okay, so that's the bosun. But the bosun... Yeah, where's my Frenchman? Okay, so, yeah. I'm trying to think of anyone else who might have gotten torn apart. That guy I don't really know. I mean, I've shown for a fact that this guy wasn't actually the guy. Like, I've had him there before as that French guy, but... Really? But he kind of disappears during the course of the Kraken attack. And I'm not sure There's this guy. Oh, he was the guy who exploded. Was there anyone else, though? Possibly him? No, because he was the guy who was knife. So that doesn't make any sense. Unless it was the guy who exploded. Maybe? I mean, that would be 2. Well, correction. That would be 2 if that is indeed the bosun's mate. I mean, if I can identify how the bosun died, then I would have 3 right there. Although the problem is that then that eliminates another prospect for some more fates over there. But honestly, I'm kind of trying to get whatever I can right now. I mean, I was told that, like, it might be better just to not look at specific details. But honestly, specific details are what help me kind of piece things together. As opposed to just going over just any number of different possible scenarios. And then I'm still not entirely sure what exactly I'm looking for.
Put me down. Let go.
Easy now. We're in a bad way.
Is the squid? Where is my Frenchman?
The squid's gone. Your mate was torn apart.
That. The beast is dead. How?
Because I'm looking at him and his arm looks like it's completely gone. The problem is, I'm not entirely sure what the hell happened. Because he definitely didn't die from old age. I wouldn't say he froze to death. I wouldn't say he succumbed to an illness either. Torn apart doesn't seem to make a whole lot of sense either.
Captain came up with the hole.
Like,
Said he chased it off. You should rest.
Like, there's all this blood right here from the aftermath of the Kraken attack. I don't see where his arm would be, or where he would have gone from, unless... Well, there's the captain, but unless the captain killed him... There's the second, or the first mate, I should say. No, the second mate was long dead. You have that guy who was knifed later on in the scene. I'm trying to think what happened to this guy. That looks to just be the light. I'm trying to think. Because then there's the bargain that's in between. And the bargain... Ooh, bargain. So that's probably, like, what happened concerning the captain. I'm trying to think if the bosun is part of where... Okay, yeah, he is part of where Abigail died. And that would be the closest indication to anything that I would have to know how exactly he died. Thankfully, finding my way back to her was pretty easy. Okay, so there's possibly the surgeon. Looks like he fell. Is that him right there? That's him right there. Okay, so his arm was torn off by the Kraken. Okay. How... Crushed be? Poison shot, spear, strangled, struck. Struck wouldn't be it. He wasn't necessarily strangled either, though. His arm was torn... I mean, torn apart. Torn apart's the best that I've got. Axe, burned, clawed, clubbed. Unless crushed. But crushed also doesn't make sense. It was torn. Yeah, torn apart by a terrible beast. Trying to think of who else is around here. Him, who's involved later. These folks who are also involved later. Okay, there's... Again, like... It doesn't seem to make sense. And then I don't think the explosion corpses are here, so I'm gonna have to go back to put that name on it. I feel like I'm so close to getting somewhere, like, some more confirmation somewhere. But it just all depends. Okay. So, if I'm saying that he is the bosun's mate... I mean, it's either that or him. But I don't think it's him because I think he survives this whole ordeal. Yeah, because there's him. Oh. Okay, it looks like he drowned. By a terrible beast. Because, yeah, it looks like he was flung overboard, and I don't think he ever comes back. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I've got that. Maybe I can identify him. Just try to look at nationalities and go from there. Holy crap, it worked! Alright. The bosun, okay. The guy that I just guessed on. And Lars, okay. So, I have definitively proven that neither of those two guys are the bosun's mate. Okay, so that at least gives me a little bit more confirmation. I also know you are not the bosun's mate. Okay. So that's good to know. Good to know. Especially with someone who basically kind of had an unknown fate at the end. Trying to get these people is going to be kind of hard. But at the very least, we got one of them. Got 6 more people. Including one that I wanted to try to identify. But that didn't really pan out as well as I would have liked. But in any case, we're gonna go ahead and call it a day here. So, next time on Let's Play, Return of the Obra Dinn. We are going to continue onward. We're getting there. We're certainly getting there. I think we've gotten 24 fates thus far. So we're a little shy of half the people. So that's good to know. But we still have quite a bit of ways to go left. So we'll see where exactly we go from here. So until next time, everyone. Take care.